from the Channel 6 studios. This is KRIS 6 News at 10. Now, here's the latest.
Well, the Refinery Terminal Fire Company put on a dramatic demonstration earlier this evening at its training academy. Area firefighters got to see what happens when an oil storage tank boils over. As Byron Wood reports, that's something that rarely happens, but when it does, it can be devastating.
When the demonstration starts, it doesn't look like much, just some crude oil on fire in a barrel. But unlike gasoline, crude oil won't just burn itself out when left alone.
If you don't put the fire out and that hot oil hits that water, you get a steam explosion. It's going to blow that oil out of that thing explosively, and it'll go about 50 to 100 feet high.
David White is a firefighter and magazine publisher who travels the world teaching others how to battle crude oil fires. He uses a 55-gallon, 3-foot diameter drum of crude oil to reproduce the potentially deadly conditions of a boilover. When the boilover finally occurs, it's an incredible sight.
Is that a Kodak moment or is that a Kodak moment?
The boilover demonstration is so rare that many of the firefighters who stopped by to watch were from out of the state and had never seen a crude oil boilover fire before.
Being from New York, everything's bigger in Texas. That was extremely large.
White says boilover fires have had extremely devastating consequences. One that occurred in Venezuela resulted in the deaths of 135 people, including 75 firefighters. White says his demonstrations are about education, and this is a dramatic way to show firefighters how dangerous a boilover fire can be.
I want firefighters all over the world to know that this can happen and will happen in crude oil.
White says what's important to remember in a crude oil fire is the importance of putting it out early. Failing to do that, firefighters should keep a distance from the fire. A long distance. Byron Wood, KRIS.